Greetings, everybody, and welcome to the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. We got another ball game here this afternoon. It's the New York Yankees at the Washington Senators. It's the second of a two-game series. Yankees took the first game 1-0, a complete game win and shutout for Mel Stottlemyre. Pitching in this game is Stan Bonson for the Yanks. He has 8 wins, and Jim Hannon for Washington with 7 wins. We'll be back with the lineups in a few minutes. Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman here in Studio B in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. It's the Yankees at the Senators. Let's look at our opening lineups. It'll be Horace Clarke leading off. This is for the Yankees at second. Jerry Kenny at short, batting second. Thurman Munson in the 3 spot. He's catching. Joe Pepitone at first, hitting cleanup. Bobby Mercer in center. Ron Blumberg in his Major League debut in our replay. His real-world Major League debut was on the 10th of September. Tom Chopay will bat 7th and play right field. Bobby Cox at third base, batting 8th. And Stan Bonson, the pitcher, with 8 wins. Roy White is out for about two days. And unfortunately, Gene Michael is out for about 10 days. For the Washington Senators, Eddie Brinkman leading off at short. Lee May in center. Frank Howard in left field. Mike Epstein, cleanup hitter at first. Ken McMullen at third. Bernie Allen at second base. Brant D'Elia in right. And Jim French, the catcher. The pitcher, batting ninth, Jim Hannon, right-hander. He's won 7 on the season. And a warm-up question is coming up. And we are ready. A warm-up from Kathy Harden. Perfect timing. Oh, that is good coffee. That coffee tastes better than usual for an afternoon coffee. Oh, that's good coffee. Oh, that's very, very good coffee. Lord. Wait for it now. Anytime. Here it is. Who wrote the Mott the Hoople hit, All the Young Dudes? Bowie? Lennon? Or Elton? Who wrote the Mott the Hoople hit, All the Young Dudes? Bowie, Lennon, or Elton? Oh. Be surprised if it was any of the others. Yeah, I figured it was just process of elimination. Thank you, Kathy Harden, for the excellent questions, the excellent warm-up here. And keep an eye on the live text for forthcoming questions. We are at RFK Memorial Stadium, and Washington takes the field. If you're interested, anybody, I will be doing a special end of this date, or I should say on this date, review. This is the last game of September 11, 1969. And I will do a, actually sort of a on this date recap at 6 p.m. Eastern. Hannon on the mound taking his warm-ups. Here's Horace now to lead it off for the Yankees. Senators are just one game over 500. Next question, top of the second inning. Yankees are trying to make it back to 500 in the little time left. They have 20 games left. They have to win a lot of them. Looks like they have to win 15. I could be wrong. 14 or 15 out of the next 20 games. That's going to be a tall order. Here's Hannon. He's ready. The pitch to Horace. That's 410. Switch hitter batting left. Catcher X. That's for French. French 3-4. It's going to be a grounder. 6-12-13. It's a dribbler right in front of the plate. And French picks it up and throws Clark out. There's one away. And Jerry Kenny is the batter. Pitch from Hannon. 4-7 left-handed. And there's a base hit by Kenny. It was single 1-4. Kenny is on. Being held 1-12. And here's Munson. Hannon now from the stretch. That's 111 right-handed. That's going to be a ballpark. It's a big stadium, I believe. But this is a ballpark hit. It's going to be a 20 against the right-hander. And he lines it to short, caught by Brinkman. So Steady Eddie makes the catch. 2 out. And Joe Pepitone is the batter. Kathy Harden for the Yankees. Here's Hannon now. That's 5-11 left-handed. Grounds it to first X for Epstein. 4-16. Two-4 S2. E16, 6-10-12. And he boots it. It's an S2 E1. A single and an error, and Kenny goes to third. So Pepitone on second on the throwing error by Mike Epstein. It would have been just a base hit. And here comes Mercer in a clutch situation. Here's Hannon now, trying to get out of this. That is a 6-5 left-handed, and that is belted by Mercer. It's deep. And it's gone. A 3-run home run by Mercer. Here in the first, it's 3-0 Yankees. Look at it again, 6-5 left-handed. And home run 1-16. He's got the power. It was a 2. And the Yankees off to a 3-0 lead here early on. Just underway here in Washington. The youngster, Bobby Mercer. For Mercer, number 16, he hit 26 in real world. So it's 3-0 Yanks. And here's Ronnie Bloomberg now. This is his Major League debut in our replay. His real world Major League debut was September 10. We missed that somehow. Maybe he pinch hit, who knows. Hannon now on the mound. 1 out, 2 outs, nobody on. That was a 2-out clutch 3-run home run by Mercer. Here's Hannon and the pitch to Bloomberg. 2-6. He popped it up to second for Bernie Allen. Allen makes the catch, and the side is retired. But 3 runs on 3 hits, an error, none left. The 3-run home run by Mercer. We've gone 1/2. It's Yankees 3. And Washington coming to bat. Here's Stan Bonson now on the mound. Big hand for Eddie Brinkman now to lead it off. Big favorite here in Washington. Steady Eddie Brinkman. Okay, Bonson. Here's the pitch to Brinkman. 6'8", right-handed. Grounds it to Horace Clark at second. He's at 216. That'll be 9-2. G2, E16, 6'9", 12. And he throws him out, 1 away. So Steady Eddie is retired. And here's Lee May, left-handed hitter. Don't forget, we've got a question after this inning. Bonson now. The wind-up, the pitch to May. 2-9, right-handed, struck him out. 2 away. And here's the big man, Frank Howard. Howard, with 49 home runs this year, he's 3 behind Hot Dog Jackson with 52. Hot Dog Jackson out for about 5 games, 5 days, if you will. Okay, Bonson, the windup, the pitch to Howard. Whoa! That is a 5-5. Right-handed, and he struck him out. So Bonson retires the side in order with 2 strikeouts. After 1, it's Yankees 3, Washington nothing. Now wait for it, please. What team had 4 20-game winners besides the 71 O's? Oh, that's so tough. The O's were the only one I knew. I'm going to take a guess here. I remember they had a lot of great. Joel Horland says none. If it is none, it's a trick question. Is that a trick question? Whoa, the 1920 White Sox. And it's interesting to know about those 1920 White Sox is they came pretty close to winning that division, I believe. And they played a lot of those folks who were booted played until toward the end of the season? So that's a great question, Kathy Harden. I didn't know that. We'll get back to the game now. It's 3-0 Yankees. Hannon led up the 3-run home run to Bobby Mercer. And here's Tom Chopay to lead it off. Tom Chopay, as you could see, we're going to let him have at least 2 at-bats, maybe 3. Here's Hannon now. The pitch to Chopay, 2-11. He pops it up in foul territory behind the catcher. And French is under it, 1 away. Let him have at least 2 at-bats. Certainly, maybe 3 even. If they're winning, it's not a problem. Here's Bobby Cox now. 1 out, nobody on. Yeah, that's a lot of wins. Here's Hannon now, the pitch to Cox. 3-6 right-handed, popped it up to second for Bernie Allen, 2 away. And here's Stan Bonson. 2 outs, nobody on, top of the second. Yankees with a 3-0 lead. Here's Hannon now. 2-5, he struck him out, and the side is retired. That's the first strikeout for Hannon. And a 1-2-3. We're heading to the bottom of the second. 3-0 Yankees. Here's Bonson. He'll face Epstein, McMullen, and Bernie Allen here in the bottom of the second. .58 left-handed, and that's a double down the line for Epstein. A leadoff double for Mike Epstein. And Ken McMullen comes up to bat. Next question is after this inning, folks. Look for it now. Epstein on second to lead it off. Here's the pitch to McMullen. That's 2-9 right-handed, struck him out. That's the third strikeout for Bonson. And now Bernie Allen. .212 right-handed, lines to second, catches Epstein off the bag. And that'll be a double play, however you want to imagine it. And the side is retired. No runs, the leadoff double by Epstein. He was doubled up, none left on after 2. 3-0 Yankees. This president survived assassination attempts in a 17-day period. Joel Horlin with Ford. I think Horlin should get credit. Thank you. Thank you, Kathy Harden. That brings back memories. Oh, the lovely memories. Some of you may remember in the movie Network, there was it was on the news in the control room. One of them was Squeaky Frome. I don't even think the gun was loaded. And then the other one was a woman, very strange case, where she thought it was unfair that he became president. Guess she needs to read the Constitution. Here's Jim Hannon now. In his third inning, he allowed a 3-run to Mercer, 3-run blast in the first, retired the side in the second. It'll be top of the order, Horace Clark. Here's Hannon now. 6-7, switch hitter batting left, he walked him. So Horace is on. Just as a reminder, Gene Michael is out for about 6 games, give or take. Roy White out for a game or 2, I don't remember exactly. Here's Jerry Kenny with Clark on first and no outs. Here's Hannon. Kenny lays it down. He'll become a B at 7, and it's a beauty. It's a bunt. Hit to first. Epstein can only take it to the bag. It's 1 out, and Clark is in scoring position. So the Yankees will maybe get 2 cracks at it here. Next question, top of the 5th. Munson popped to short in the first. Here's Hannon. And the pitch, 2-10 right-handed, grounds it back to Hannon. He fields it, he holds Clark, and throws Munson out. So it's 2 away. And Joe Pepitone in a clutch situation. Pepitone reached on the single and the error made by Epstein. He came home on Mercer's 3-run home run. Here's Hannon now. Pitch to Pepitone, 6-6 left-handed. There it is. A base hit. And that will score Clark. It makes it a 4-0 ball game. A clutch single by Pepitone on a 6-6 left-handed. Pepitone on first, 2 down, and here's Mercer. The pitch to Mercer, 6-6 left-handed. Whoa! And I rolled those. Folks, I rolled those, and that's going to be a double, sending Pepitone to third. That's the way, you know, it has to. We welcome Bill Ivamy. You have to have a chance to hit those every time. And it hit it. So it's second and third with 2 outs. And here's Ronnie Bloomberg, the rookie, left-handed hitter. Hannon from the stretch. That's 110, and that's going to be a base hit. That might score 2. 110 right up the middle. Pepitone scores. Mercer rounding third with 2 outs. 1-14, 1-16, +1, 1-17. They'll throw. And he is safe. Blumberg goes to second, a 2-run single by the rookie Ronnie Blumberg in his second at bat in Major League history. And here's Tom Chopay now with 2 outs and Blumberg in scoring position. Chopin popped to the catcher. Jim French. Here's Hannon now. And the pitch to Chopin. That's 4-5. Left-hander. Grounds to second for Bernie Allen, and he throws Chopin out. But 3 more runs for the Yankees. On 3 hits, a walk, a sacrifice bunt, and 1 left on. We're in the middle of the third. It's 6-0 Yanks. Okay, here's Bonson now to face the Senators. Bottom of the third. It's Brantalia to lead it off. And Bill Ivamy, we welcome you back to the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. The pitch to Aaliyah, 2-8 right-handed, struck him out. That's the 4th for Bonson. Here's Jim French. That's a 1-4 right-handed. Walked him. So French is on. First walk given up by Bonson today. And there's going to be a hitter for Hannon. They've had it for Hannon. Lord. He pitched 3 innings. And I'm hearing he's complaining of shoulder soreness. Let's see who it's going to be now. Dave Baldwin will be the new pitcher. Let's see who the hitter is. French on first, 1 down. It's going to be Del Unser. Unser's been out, but look at all those at-bats. You wonder, when is Unser going to be back? He's got to come back any day now. He's back next game on September 12th. So that works out. So here's Unser to pinch hit. Did Jim Hannon just pass away? No kidding, Bill. Wow. Thanks for letting me know that. Here's Bonson now from the stretch. The pitch to Unser. 6'10", left-handed, catcher X. Munson, 4-4. Eight, 4. Popped up. 4, 7, 8, 9. E4. $85. And it gets past Munson for a pass ball. And French goes to second. The count is now 2-2 against Unser. A passed ball by Munson. So French in scoring position. Here's Bonson. And the pitch to Unser, 4-5 left-handed, grounds to short X. That's for Kenny, a 425. 3-4, that's going to go through and score a run. Kenny, E25, 5-10-16. And that is an S2, and French scores on the base hits. So Unser gets a run batted in. And that makes it a 6-1 game. Here's Steady Eddie now. Unser on first, one down. The pitch to Brinkman. That's 6-8 right-handed. Grounds to second, Horace. 2-16. And it is a double play. Horace turning the double, and the side is retired. But one run on a walk, a pass ball, a single to bring home French, and one left on. We've gone 3. It's 6-1 Yankees. Jim Hannon. Wasn't he traded to the Angels? I guess not. February 8, age 85. Not that I doubted you. Well, he didn't last very long. He had a tough going. And may he rest in peace. Jim Hannon. Our next question, top of the 5th. That's interesting. His mentor was Lawrence Ritter, who wrote Glory of Their Times, who was also, I guess you could call him an economist. Jersey boy, okay. Okay, Baldwin taking his warm-ups. It's going to be Cox leading it off. Baldwin is ready. Here's Baldwin. The pitch to Cox. That is 1-8, right-handed, walked him. Cox is on. And here comes Bonson. A bunter. From the stretch, Baldwin now. He lays it down. The infield stays back. He's an A. That's 4A. And he beats it out. Whoa. A single scored for Bonson. And that's first and second with nobody out. Here's Horace now. Dave Baldwin now. The pitch to Horace. That's 2-7 right-handed. And that's a base hit. That'll load the bases. So Baldwin having his troubles here in relief. A 2-7 single. And Jerry Kenny is the batter. Here's Baldwin. 3-6 right-handed, walks in a run. And there's action in the Washington bullpen again. Get him up there. Baldwin has just walked in a run, and that makes it a 7-1 ball game. Now Dennis Higgins is warming up. Dennis Higgins. Bases full still, and nobody out. Here's Munson. .29 right-handed, fly ball right. Now I'm gonna be pulling the rule book, folks. This is my first time doing this. Bear with me. Really need to be bearing with me here. This is a, I'm looking what page it is on the fly ball B question mark. I know this may be tedious to some of you, but it's important to me. It's my first time. I'm looking it up, please. This is a pretty lousy page 2, 6, and 15. A pretty lousy index they have, but this might work. Two, 6. I am sorry about the delay. This happens. Maybe it's on page 2. God. Folks, I am having trouble here. Bear with me. I'm going to find it. Here it is. This is just an advanced version. Fly ball B question on such readings. If the caught fly ball is not the third out, a runner at third does not automatically score as he would on fly ball B. The offensive manager must decide whether to attempt to have the runner score or to hold him at third. To attempt to score, add the base runner's running rating, the outfielder's arm, +2. Example, 1 to 14, 1 to 13. That's a 1 to 15. So you add 2. Okay, I didn't realize, so that makes it much easier. You add 2, so it's a fly ball. This is a 2-9 right-handed. Fly ball to right. That's a Leo, a +1. Bonson, a 1 to 10, 1 to 12, 1 to 13. He'll hold. And it's thrown in by Aaliyah. With no outs, he'll hold. And here comes Munson now. And there's one out, I'm sorry. Here's Pepitone with one out. It's a 7-1 game. Pepitone at the plate, he's 2 for 2. Here's Baldwin. That's 5-7 left-handed. Walks in another run. Third walk of the inning for Baldwin. That makes it 8-1. Again, Higgins is available. Here's Mercer now. Give him another chance here. Still only one out. Mercer 2 for 2. No, I didn't, Bill. No. Is it good? Pitch to Mercer, 4-2 left-handed. Walks in another run. And that is the 4th walk of the inning, and out comes Ted Williams. And that will be it for Dave Baldwin. That's the 4th run batted in for Mercer. Oh, really? Yeah. I don't remember even when it came out. So 3 runs in this inning, 4 walks, 2 hits. And it's going to be Dennis Higgins. There's going to be a break in the action. Really bad outing by Baldwin. He pitched 1/3 of an inning. Walked 4. He's allowed 3 thus far. He's responsible still for the bases loaded. Higgins taking his warm-ups. And here's Ronnie Bloomberg. 1 for 2. He had a 2-run single in the 3rd. Big bats here today for the Yankees. Okay, Higgins is ready. Here's Bloomberg. Here's the pitch from Higgins. That's going to be a 4-7, and that's a base hit. Oh, I'm sorry. He walked him again. Higgins, not Baldwin. 4-7, I'm sorry, left-handed. He walks in another run. 5th walk given up by Washington this inning. That's charged to Baldwin. And that'll be 3 runs batted in for Blumberg in his Major League debut. Let's see if the Senators can get an out. Here's Tom Chopay now. This shouldn't be too hard, especially if you get on Chopay's card. Here's Chopay. He's 0 for 2. Higgins, full windup, and the pitch to Chopay. That's 5-10. He's a left-handed hitter. He walked him. Oh, my. 5-10, he walked him. Lord. That's 4 walks in a row. I'm doing the best I can. Chopay draws a walk. 5 runs in, 6 walks. I could see it. And the Yankees have batted around. Here's Bobby Cox. Whew. Williams not happy in the dugout. Still only 1 out, bases full. Higgins. The pitch to Cox. That's 4-8, right-handed, struck him out. 2 down. Oh, yeah, Joe Pepitone, sure. Does he talk about, I hope he talks about how he came up. He came up, I don't know what year it was, I think 62 or 3. He wasn't even sure to make the team in spring training, and he was so good he made the team. He talked about that in interviews. So 2 outs, bases still full. Bonson at the plate now. And that's 6-4 right-handed. Catcher X. This could be trouble. French a 3-4. 18-3. It's a dribbler. Let's see if he can handle this. French E4, 5-10-12. And he does. It's a G3 with 2 outs for the ground ball. And the side is retired. Real tough inning there for the Senators. 5 runs on 2 hits, 6 walks, and 3 left on. Wow, it's 11-1 Yankees. All 5 runs charged to Baldwin. Oh, he knew the Rat Pack? Interesting. It was a big 70s thing, you know. His attitude, his hair. He'd get his hair done with hairspray and all sorts of things. Well, here's Bonson now. He's allowed 1 run in 3 innings. It's an 11-1 ball game. Lee May is the batter. Here's Bonson. That's 1-9 right-handed, and that is a drive hit out deep. And it's falling, rolling to the wall. May rounding second, and he comes into third with a leadoff triple. A leadoff triple by Lee May. Well, he was a celebrity, you know. May on third. He was also just a very good ball player. Look at him this year. He's a 1. Here's Frank Howard now. Big man struck out in the first. It's May on third with the leadoff triple. The pitch to Howard. That's 3-3 right-handed, and he struck him out. Bonson with his 5th strikeout. And now Mike Epstein. Those were some days, weren't they? The 70s. Epstein doubled in the second, was out in a double play on a liner to Clark. He was caught off the bag. Pitch to Epstein, 2-4 right-handed, and he walked him. So that's first and third with 1 out. And look for our question from Kathy Harden after this inning. Epstein on first, May on third, 1 down, Ken McMullen at the plate. Bonson gets the sign and the pitch. That's 6-6 right-handed, lines it to second, caught by Horace. 2 outs. And now Bernie Allen. Two 6 right-handed, grounds it to second. Horace takes it on 1 hop and throws it to, we were just talking about Pepitone, and the side is retired. No runs, the leadoff triple, a walk, and both left on. We've gone 4. It's 11-1 Yankees. I might bring in some substitutions, Bill, for the Yanks. I'll give you two characters. Give me the actor Rick Blaine, Sam Spade, and another one is Popeye Doyle, Lex Luthor. So two different actors. Wow, I'm having trouble reading it, Kathy. You have Rick Blaine, Sam Spade, and Popeye Doyle. Is Rick Blaine, Sam Spade one person? I can give one actor, I think. Rick Blaine, Sam Spade. You want to talk about 70s French Connection. Oh, wait a minute. Oh. Well, I don't know. I can't make that, Kathy. I'm having trouble deciphering that question. I got one. Bill has Bogart, right? Bogart, and of course Popeye Doyle. Oh, I see. And Lex Luthor from Superman. I got it now. Rick Blaine and Sam Spade. But I got confused. There's no comma or anything, but okay. And another great question from Kathy Harden. And we'll take a break for about 2-3 minutes here. And when we come back, it will be the top of the fifth. Dennis Higgins again. Bogart and Hackman. Got it. Thank you. We're back. And it's the top of the fifth, 11-1 Yankees. I was going to pinch hit for Horace, but you know what? Look at him. 641. I'm not sure he even ever missed the game. Here's Higgins now. He had his own troubles coming in. He walked the first two batters, then retired the next two. It'll be Horace leading it off here, top of the fifth. Here's Higgins, the windup. Pitch to Clark, 6'4", left-handed catcher X. That's for French, a 3-4. That's going to be a grounder with nobody on. E4. That's 6-10-11. It's going to be a clean WG. And it is a squibber right in front of the plate, picked up by French and Clark. Second time he did that, 2 outs. Now here's Jerry Kenny. Yankees leading 11-1 here, top of the 5th. Higgins now. 4-6 left-handed, walked him. Lots of walks by the Senators pitching today. They've walked 8. 6 of them in the 4th inning. Kenny is on. 1-13, 1-12. Here's Munson. Here's the pitch. There goes Kenny. Whoa! And Jerry Kenny swipes second. Why not? In an 11-1 ball game. So Jerry Kenny with a stolen base. He's in scoring position. And Munson at the plate. 7th inning stretch for 2 questions for you. Awesome. And I'll take a break then, too. Awesome. Here's Munson with Kenny on second, 1 down. 2-7 right-handed, and that's going to be a base hit right up the middle. Kenny goes to third and holds. First and third, 1 out. And we were just talking about Pepitone. Stretch it, baby. Stretch it. Poor Joe Pepitone. I heard he died. I thought to myself, you know, I'm not prepared to imagine him dead. You know, does it ever happen to you? You know? First and second, 1 down here. In the top of the 6th. The pitch to Pepitone. 5-10 left-handed, walked him. That's the 9th walk that the Senators have given up. First, that's going to be bases loaded now. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I just made an error. We're going to have to do a replay here. We'll make it quick. I made an error with the stolen base, and we're going to have to play it as if. Let's just take it back here. I think it was first and second. We're in the replay mode here now. Okay, Clark was out on a dribbler. Kenny walked. 13, 1-12. Here's Munson. Then Munson singled. Oh, he stole second. Yeah, that's right. There goes Kenny. Yeah, no, he stole. Oh, and Jerry Kenny swiped second. Yeah, he stole second while Munson was up. Ball game. And he went to third. Okay, I missed that. So Jerry Kenny with a stolen base. He's in scoring position. And I'll take a break then, too. And that's going to be a base hit right up the middle. Kenny. Let's see if that's one asteroid. Awesome. Here's Munson with Kenny on second, 1 down. 2-7 right-handed. It is a single 1 asterisk. So it is bases loaded. You know, we never had this. I don't know why I got so confused by that, but it's bases loaded, 1 out for Mercer now. Okay, Mercer steps in. The bases are full, 1 out, 1-4 right-handed, lines it to second. Bernie Allen makes the catch. 2 outs. And here's Ronnie Blumberg. It's a clutch situation for Blumberg. He's had a good game in his debut. Singled and walked, 1 for 3, has knocked in 3 runs. He hit a 2-run single and walked with the bases loaded. Here's Blumberg with 2 down and bases full. Higgins and the pitch. That's 3-8. Grounds it back to Higgins, and he throws it to Epstein to retire the side. So it's no runs that time for the Yankees. 1 hit, 2 walks, and 3 left on. And we're heading to the bottom of the 5th. Bonson will face Brantalia. I'm going to get some new coffee here. Brantalia leading it off, bottom of the 5th. Yankees 11, Washington Senators 1. Okay, Bonson. Pitch to Aaliyah. That's 2-8 right-handed, struck him out. That's the 6th strikeout for Stan Bonson today. Now Jim French. Oh. Bonson gets the sign. Here's the pitch. That's 2-5 right-handed, walked him. Second walk French has drawn. And there'll be a hitter for Baldwin. Higgins, I'm sorry. 3 1/3. He pitched 1 2/3. He walked 4. No runs allowed, though. Let's see who's going to hit here. Against Bonson, the right-hander, it will be Ed Stroud, a left-handed hitter. Ed Stroud. So Stroud steps in with 1 out and French on first. Here's Bonson. 4-5 left-handed, grounds to short X. This could be 2, but Kenny is a 4. He's in for Gene Michael. 425. G3, the infield is irrelevant. Yes, indeed. 2-4-5 rare play. It's going to be a G3 rare play for Kenny. He lines his shot. Oh, this is not rare. This happens all the frickin' time. He lines his shot. It hits the mound, deflects to Kenny, and he makes the play to first for the out. Oh, and French goes to second. That's pretty lame. It happens way too much. I don't see that happening so much. And Eddie Brinkman is the batter. It's French in scoring position, 2 down. 3-6 right-handed, walked him. And his first endurance sponson is the next inning. That'll bring up Lee May. He struck out and tripled to lead off the 4th left on. I'll be on at 6 p.m. Eastern U.S. time with my On This Date wrap-up, as this is the last game for September 11. Here's Bonson. That's 6-6 left-handed, walked him. That loads him up for the big man. Whoa. He could bring the Senators within 6 runs with a shot here. A grand slammer. Here's action in the Yankee bullpen. Jimmy Jam has arrived. McDaniel pitched in this game real world. And he's warming right now, just in case Bonson. It's a small strike zone indeed. Lots of walks. Okay, big man steps up. Bases full, 2 outs. Bonson trying to get out of this. Here's the pitch to Howard. That's 3-6. It's a clutch situation, and he pops it up to short. I'm going to call it short. And Kenny makes the catch. You could see he's not a good clutch hitter. It was 3-6. The clutch situation with 2 outs, converting a single to a pop out per Strat-O-Matic rules. So the side is retired, no runs. 3 walks. And 3 left on. We've gone 5. It's 11-1. And there's a new pitcher for the Senators now. A perfect time to bring somebody in to see if we have anybody from this I don't think it's not him. Nope. I don't have any Road Sculler. I don't have. Oh, here, yeah. Here we go. Oh, Lord. Here we go. We'll bring in Jan Dukes. Jan Dukes. Oh, wait, he's a left-hander. Jan Dukes is coming in. Let me take a screenshot of that. Get me some Jan Dukes here. Yeah, he played 2 seasons. He had 11 innings pitched this season. Wasn't too bad. So Jan Dukes is coming in here. Taking his warm-ups. Dukes is a left-handed pitcher. That could be a problem for Chopay. Let me see. Whoops. Chopay, a left-handed hitter. We'll pinch hit for Chopay here. You can see he's not much better against lefties or righties, but there'll be a hitter for Chopay. Chopay playing right field today. Let me see if the Yanks have anybody. Well, you know, there's so many people on the bench here who are carded, who have not had a chance. I'm going to bring in it's going to be Jan Dukes, the left-hander. I'm going to bring in Frank Fernandez, and I don't know why he's out of the lineup again. Maybe he's hurt, but Frank Fernandez, he was playing pretty regularly recently. So Frank Fernandez will come in, and he will stay in right field. So Fernandez steps into the batter's box facing the youngster Jan Dukes. Okay, here's Fernandez, and he'll stay in right field. Okay, Dukes, the wind up, the pitch to Fernandez. That's 6-4, right-handed. Fly ball center X. Lee May, a 4-15. 7-4. That's going to be a base hit. 10-12. It drops in. He's a 15-12. And he boots it for a two-base error. Lord, an S2-E2. And he goes to third. So Fernandez, with a single and the two-base error by Lee May. Fernandez on third. He's a 1-10. We don't care. It's an 11-1 ball game. And here's Bobby Cox now. Jan Dukes on the mound. Dukes from the stretch here with Fernandez on third, no outs. That's 4-7 right-handed, and that's a base hit. Off Dukes' card. Fernandez scores. That makes it 12-1. And I'll let Bonson hit here. He says he feels good. Let him hit. Bonson right-hander. Cox on first, no outs. 3-7, grounds to second, not being held. Bernie Allen turns the double play, 2 outs. And back to the top of the order, Horace Clark. Here's the pitch to Horace. That's 1-3 against the left-hander. Single 1-8 it is. It goes through. Horace on first with 2 outs. He's an A, 1-15, 1-13, 1-12. Here's Jerry Kenny now. And the pitch. There goes Horace. Whoa, he's safe. So the Yankees swiping them with a 12-1 lead. Kenny now. The count is even at 2-2. 1 run in, 2 down. Clark in scoring position. Here's Kenny now at the plate. Pitch from Dukes. 1-5. And against the left-hander, he walked him. First and second, 2 down. Another walk. That's the 10th walk drawn by the Yankees today. Munson steps in, first and second, 2 down. Munson 1 for 4. 5-4, right-handed. Grounds to third X. McMullen 3-14. 3-3, that's going to go through. It's an S1 single. E14, 5-10, 12. It's going to be an S1 with 2 outs, first and second, and the bases are loaded. Everyone just moves up 1. That's Munson's second hit of the game. Bases full, Dukes. Trying to get out of this. And here's Joe Pepitone. This will be lefty-lefty now. Okay, Dukes, full windup, and the pitch to Pepitone. That's 6-3, left-handed. Fly ball left X. Oh, watch out. Howard a 4-6. Oh, can he get to it? 5-4. S2. It's going to score at least 2 runs. 6-12-16, E6. It's an S2. Single. For Pepitone. Clark scores. Kenny scores. Munson goes to third. Third and fourth run batted in for Pepitone has 4 runs batted in. Mercer has 4 runs batted in. Bloomberg has 3 runs batted in. 3 runs this inning off Dukes. It's a 14-1 ball game. And they're going to let Dukes duke it out here and get out of it with 2 outs, first and third. Here's the pitch now to Mercer. That's 3-6, left-handed, walked him. That's it for Dukes. That'll load the bases. Dukes pitched 2/3 of an inning. He allowed 5 hits. He walked 2. And has allowed 3 runs. He's responsible for bases loaded, 2 outs. Lord. I'm dealing with an emergency, a family emergency right now. Okay, so I'm going to have to end the ball game. I am so sorry. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Guterman, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Sports Network. This has been very tough for me. I was interrupted the game this game we were playing, Yankees at the Senators, interrupted by a family problem, and it's so intense. I don't want to get into the details. It's personal, but it's so intense. My mind, I mean, it's just unbelievable. But there's nothing that I can do right now, and I figured it would be better if I can distract myself. I have a plan to help the situation, and we're gonna get back to this ball game. Okay, let me just wait for some people to come in here if they want. It's 3 runs in this inning, bases are loaded, 2 outs, and it's 14-1 Yankees. And Dukes has been taken out after allowing 3 runs in 2/3 of an inning. And I'm just trying to keep myself calm. We'll be starting in about 5 minutes or so. Oh, God. Ronnie Blumberg is due up. He will be the 9th batter up this inning. He's 1 for 3, a single. He walked, 3 runs batted in. And Bob Humphreys is coming in. 5th Senators pitcher, 2nd this inning. For those of you just joining us, I had a family crisis. Things are at bay right now. And we'll resume this ball game in just a couple of minutes. Kathy Harden is back. Great to see you, Kathy. Sorry about the interruption. It's a family crisis. Things are okay right now, but I'll be back with it in about an hour. There's nothing I can do. And I am resuming this game to distract myself. Okay, Bob Humphries is ready. He's in for Dukes, who got bombed. And here's Ronnie Blumberg. The ninth pitcher this inning. 3 runs in, it's 14-1 Yankees. Humphries is ready. Here's the pitch to Blumberg. That's 4-8 against a left-hander. And that is another base hit. And 1 run will score. That's the 4th run this inning. It's 15-1. And for Blumberg, his 4th run batted in. The Yankees have 3 batters with 4 runs batted in. Pepitone, Mercer, and Blumberg. It's 15-1. And the Yankees have batted around for the 2nd time this game. Frank Fernandez now. There's 2 outs. This is all with 2 outs. Fernandez, who came in for Chopay. Here's Humphries. That's 1-8 right-handed. Struck him out, and the side is retired. 4 runs. All charged to Humphries. To Dukes, I'm sorry. We're in the middle of the 6th. It's 15-1. Bonson has coming out, but there's action in the bullpen. It looks like they're going to give him a break on this after this inning. John Cumberland, who was called up, is warming in the bullpen. John Cumberland. Cumberland had 4 innings pitched with an ERA of 4.50. He appeared in 2 games. Cumberland is warming. He will come in the 7th, by the way. We'll see how he fares. Here's Mike Epstein now to lead it off. Bonson on the mound. This is his 6th inning. He's allowed 1 run in 5 innings. Yes, sir, Rhodes Scholar. We were broadcasting this game, Rhodes Scholar, and right before hold on. Yeah, right before Blumberg came up, I was interrupted by a family crisis, and it's ongoing, but it's okay right now. And so I'm very consumed by it. I'm dealing with it, but I figured let me distract myself the best I can. Here's Bonson now. It's 15-1 Yankees. Pitch to Epstein. That's 6-9 left-handed. Grounds it to second. Horace. Over to Pepitone, 1 out. Exactly. Here's Ken McMullen now. Bonson winds and deals. Oh, 4-9 right-handed. Hit well by McMullen. Oh, my. Hit deep into the gap at dropping for a double. Mercer throws it in. A double off Bonson. This is his first endurance inning. Here's Bernie Allen. Cumberland will come in next inning. Here's Bonson. That's 2-6 right-handed. Grounds it to second, holding McMullen, 2 outs. Clark again throws it over to Pepitone. It's 2 away. And here's Brantalia now. Pitch from Bonson. 3-2 right-handed. Oh, my. Hit deep. Ballpark. He's got the power. And that's a 10. Right-hander. And it's gone. A 2-run home run by Brantalia on a ballpark home run. And that's going to be it for Bonson. They're not going to worry about him. He's pitched enough. Bonson went 5 2/3. He's the winner of record. He's allowed 3 runs, and it's going to be Cumberland, a new guy who was brought up here in September. He is a left-hander. He's still alive, 74 years old. He pitched parts of 6 major league seasons. His name is John Cumberland. Coming in for the Yankees. Now I'm seeing something where he did die. No, wait a minute. He died last year, and Wikipedia doesn't have him listed as dead. Oh, yes, they do. Wait a minute. Oh, they do. I'm sorry. I am so sorry. He was a coach for a long time after he played. Didn't play much. Cumberland is now taking his warm-ups here. His name is John Cumberland. Cumberland is ready now. His first year was in 1968. He came in, he pitched 2 innings, allowed 2 runs. This year, he pitched, like I said, 4 innings, and he allowed 2 runs. So Cumberland, I doubt it, Rhodes Scholar. It's a good suggestion, though. It really is. We're going to give Cumberland a chance here. Here's Jim French now. I'm going to have to take the garbage out after this half inning, and then I will. And this is back when, Kathy, you were saying you had a question at the 7th inning stretch, I think. Holy shit. It's a 15-3 ball game. Here's Jim French. Lefty here. They'll let him hit. Give him some practice to hit against left-handed pitching. Cumberland, a left-hander. Here's the windup and the pitch to French. That's going to be 4-12. Walked him. Wait a minute. That goes... Oh, shit. Yeah, Cumberland. Yeah, that's correct. Cumberland's on the Yankees. I'm so fucking out of my mind right now. So he walked him. So fucking out of my mind. Humphreys came in. There will be a hitter for Humphreys. He pitched 1/3. And let's see what's going to be here. Cumberland on the mound. We're going to bring in Hank Allen, who's been a bit hurt lately, but he's well enough if Kirk Gibson was well enough to get up and hit a home run. Hank Allen is damn well good enough to get his ass off the bench with 2 outs. French on first. Here's Hank Allen. Okay, Cumberland. The windup from the youngster. From the stretch, I should say. And that's a 1-4. Left-handed. Grounds it to third. Ooh, they're getting an out. Cox has it. And Cox throws him out, and the side is retired, but 2 runs, just to prolong it a little. After 6, it is a 15-3 game. Yankees 15. Senators 3. Amidst a personal family crisis, but nothing I can do right now. I have an action to take at about 5:15, 5:30, if 5:30. If it's going to be Ron Klemkowski. Oh, I'm sorry. I need to be looking for Washington. Oh shit, Rhodes Scholar. Oh, it's such a bad way that I can't afford to lose my mind. Frank Kreutzer. Frank Kreutzer is coming in, folks. His name is Frank Kreutzer. Frank Kreutzer will be the sixth pitcher for the Washington Senators. I'm doing this just to not lose my mind totally, people. And I'm doing it right, too. Frank Kreutzer. Whoops. Poor people, humans. So troubled. Frank Kreutzer's this was Frank Kreutzer's last season. He pitched 6 years, started in 62, went right through. 67 and 68, he was either in the minors or hurt. He had an ERA in 2 innings. He allowed 1 run. His name is Frank Kreutzer. Did I tell you all that? And Kreutzer is coming in to take his frickin' warm-ups. Frank Kreutzer will face Cox. There will be a hitter for, actually Cumberland is due up. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna let the youngster hit, and then it'll be Clark. Cumberland, Frank Kreutzer is frickin' ready. Oh shit, Christ help me, God. Here's Bobby Cox to lead it off for the Yankees. They lead it 15-3. Here's the pitch. That's 1-7. Kruger, I should say Kreutzer actually, left-handed hitter, 1-7 against the left-hander, and he walked him. All right, another walk. A lot of walks given up by the Washington pitching staff. 11 walks. Is that all? $12. Okay. I'm missing one, but you can't blame me for that, can you? This is Kreutzer. Where the fuck is Kreutzer? Shit. I did not save a screenshot on Kreutzer. Please excuse me. I gotta confirm he's a left-hander. I am so sorry. Am I freaking out of it? Lord. God, am I out of it. Kreutz. Actually, it's Kreutzmann. No, it's Kreutzer. It's Kreutzer. He's a left-hander. So he walked Cox. And let's see who's going to hit here for Cumberland. No, we're letting Cumberland hit. I am so sorry. I am so freaking sorry. Cumberland is a 1WR. Woo! Here's Cumberland now. Pitch from Kreutzer. That's 2-8. He struck him out. 1 down. And there's going to be, they got Clark wants to hit. You don't take Corus Clark out, folks. I'm looking to take people out. Clark had 641 at bats, over almost 900, probably over 700 plate appearances, if you include everything else like sacrifices and all that. Here's Clark now, with Cox on first, 1 down. Kreutzer. Whoa, it's 5-3. Kreutzer against the switch hitter batting right. Grounds it back to Kreutzer. Shit. Wait a minute, 5-3, there it is. Grounds it back X to Kreutzer. Kreutzer is a 5-0. He didn't pitch long enough to make any errors. 5-0, that's going to be 10-5. It's a G3. G3-0, no rare play. G3, runner on first, 1 down. And he will go to second, Cox. And that is 2 down. And now there's going to be a hitter for Jerry Kenny. What was his name? Was it Ralph Houck? Yeah. I'm losing my mind. I just don't know if I even remember shit anymore. It's going to be a hitter for the third baseman, Jerry Kenny. It's going to be Len Bomer. Len Bomer coming in. So Bomer grabs a bat, and he's walking on over to the batter's box. Look at this score sheet. Out brings in Bomer, playing second now. Third, I'm sorry. Here's Bomer with 2 outs. Runner on second. Here's Kreutzer now. And the pitch to Bomer. Oh, 1-9. That's going to be 1-9 left-handed. And it is a fly to right. Getting under that is Aaliyah, and he makes the catch, and the side is retired. Kreutzer, very impressive first inning. And now, finally, 7th inning stretch, Kathy. Isn't that where we were? Yeah, I'd like to hear some of that shit. I am really eager to get some of that shit going. Get some of that fucking trivia shit heading my way. Croce needs a minute. Call his mom and tell her he's pitching. Shit. That's funny as heck, Rhodes Scholar. That is funny as frickin' all hell. Here we go now. That's my handicap. I read it, then I answer. What two Beatles songs were released as a double A-sided single in '67? They were supposed to be on Pepper, but the record company wanted them released early. Oh, and what a single it was. George Martin said his biggest regret was not having Strawberry on Pepper and with the Beatles. I'd bet money on this. No, Kathy, yeah, give me more Beatles. Don't we get two? And there's no Googling, folks. I'm going to do one too. I'm going to do a Beatles after Kathy Harden, or you want me to do mine now? You want me to frickin' do mine right now? I'll do it. You know that? I'll do mine right off the top of my frickin' sub-mind. The fifth Beatle? Okay, I'll go. Fifth Beatle. Well, the typical answer is George Harrison. Okay. I mean, not George Harrison, is George Martin. Let me go with one here. First, I'll go with an easy one. Oh, no, I'll just go with this one. There it is. No, the end is a Lennon-McCartney song. Good guess, though. Anybody else? Here it is. Flying was on Magical Mystery Tour. It's really an instrumental. Anyway, Kathy, you got a second one here for us? And we're looking to see if we have another question from Kathy Harden. Oh, Cumberland. Kathy Harden. What do you got there, Kathy? Anything coming out? No, I don't hear from Kathy. Anybody there? Am I alone? Oh, Lord, help me. Here we go. He played a cop on Law and Order and was one in real life for 18 years in Chicago. Great question. Too bad, though, I wasn't really heavily into that. I crossed its path, found it, ended up watching it. Law and Order is a good show. It was a great drama, cop drama. I'm stumped, Kathy. Susan Day, I doubt it. I don't think she was in Law and Order. She was in LA Law. John Cumberland, getting ready to do his first full inning here with the score 15-3. Dennis Farina. Interesting. Actually, LA Law was, was pure law, mostly courtroom and office shots, and Law and Order was a cop show, if I'm not mistaken. I think wait a minute. I think that was law too. That was law also. You're right, Rhodes Scully. You're right again. I might bring in one of my imaginary guys. Kathy Harden, you want an imaginary guy? Folks, when I was a kid, like age 7, and it went on for a while into my early adolescence, I had an imaginary baseball league. I used to write down the standings, the champions each year, the leading hitters, home runs. They were unique personalities. Yeah, this is a game to do that. Cumberland, I'll let Cumberland come in to hit though, next chance I get. And folks, I hope you don't mind. It's gonna be Steady Eddie Brinkman. And he's the kind of guy, he had over 600 plate appearances. I mean, you're not gonna pull him. So it's gonna be Brinkman coming in, down by 12 here in the bottom of the 7th. Eddie Brinkman steps into the batter's box. Look at Ted Williams on the freaking bench. Wow. Look at Ted Williams. He doesn't look too pleased right now. He does not look too pleased. He does not look too pleased at all. John Cumberland facing Brinkman. Cumberland, the left-hander, in his first full inning here. Here's the windup and the pitch to Brinkman. That's going to be 5-6, right-handed. And he walked him. Why not? Steady Eddie steadily draws his second walk off the ball game, and here's Lee May. And there's going to be a hitter for May. Okay. I use frickin' everybody. I'd like to do that. Sam Bowens is coming in. Sam Bowens went back. He will stay in to play center field. So Bowens replacing May. And here he is. Cumberland now from the stretch after walking Brinkman. The pitch to Bowens. That's 2-5 left-handed. And that's a re-roll. Oh, it's like a foul ball that's just foul, you know. That's a 3-8 left-handed, and he flies it to left for Blumberg, one down. And here's the big man, Howard. Howard, 4-11, right-handed. Flies it to left. Again. For Blumberg, 2 down. And it's Mike Epstein. I think we have battling Jews here. Epstein for the Senators, Blumberg for the Yankees. I think so. And it's just part of history and culture, folks. I'm Jewish, you know. 2 outs, here's Epstein now. Cumberland throws, 212, he hit him. Oh, wait, he's a left-hander, he hit him. Yeah, on the buttocks. That's smarts. Shit, that's smarts. First and second with two down. And here comes McMullen. Cumberland trying to get out of this. The young left-hander. And the pitch to McMullen. Oh, Lord Jesus. 1-6, left-handed. Walked him. That'll load the bases. Actually, this is again for the Senators, not the Yankees. Yankees drawn so many goddamn walks today, including 5 in a row in the 4th inning, followed by 2 singles and another walk. That's exactly what it was. So Cumberland has loaded the bases with 2 outs, and Bernie Allen is the batter. I got to take the garbage out after this half inning. Here's Cumberland. Pitch to Allen. That is a 5-6 left-handed. And he walks in a run. Cumberland walks in a run. And they're gonna bring in Andy Pastelov. The Yankees are gonna bring in Andy Pastelov. From my imaginary baseball league when I was very young. So Cumberland pitches 1 1/3. He didn't allow any hits. He walked 4 and has allowed 1 thus far, loaded the bases, 2 outs, and it's going to be Andrew Pastelov. I don't want to get into all the details of you got to realize these guys are not quite as good as they would have been in my league, because the real Major League Baseball is much, much better. But Andy Pastelov is still good. He's still freaking good. It's going to be Andrew Pastelov. He is a left-hander. I'm not going to go into the details of all of who he was, what team he played for. Like I said, I had an imaginary team. From about age 7 to about age 13, 14. And I would still think about it at times. I'm going to go take the garbage out. This game is of little consequence. First of all, the game is over, basically. So those of you who think I'm making a joke out of it, no, I'm doing it for fun. Okay? I'm doing it for frickin' fun. He's a left-handed pitcher, by the way. And we will be back in due course. It'll take about 7 minutes to take the garbage out. If I don't do it now, I could forget. Hmm. You know, I'm looking at videos of on YouTube, and viewing your own history is an interesting thing to do. And here's one that I didn't watch it very long, Kathy, but Jodi Arias. My God. What a character. I mean, unbelievable. You know, you wouldn't believe some of the wild shit I watch. I watch a lot of animal videos. You know, they're pretty good. What I'm looking for is, I use on Beyond no copyright music. I have just found this new one by Laborio Conti. He invites anyone to use anything for any reason without credit. That's pretty nice. But there's another thing I use, which is a much more solemn, and I haven't used it since I've been using Conti for a while. See, there's Strat-O-Matic things. There's Mr. Aqualung, Steve Aqualung, watching his stats. Here it is. You see, it is an incredible resource. I use this. It's called Test Subject Horror Synth. And this is 47 minutes of something that works very well for me. Very, very well. Rhodes Scholar, you said you love to do wild stuff with Strat-O-Matic. Well, then you should appreciate that I'm bringing in Andy Pastelov from my imaginary baseball league from when I was a kid. It was all in my head, and I wrote it down on paper. When we come back, it will be Andy Pastelov, bases loaded, 2 down, facing Brant Aaliyah. My name, Jeffrey Guterman. I'm taking the garbage out. I'll be back. Indeed, I will be back. Oh, it sounds like fun to you. Yeah, you're pretty open-minded. I rarely do shit like this. I'm sort of treating myself. That's it for Cumberland. Oh, that's very cool. Yeah, you could bring in Mantle as a DH. Okay. I don't know if you remember. You remember when Mantle hit like 2 home runs in an old timers game in '73 at Shea. I don't know why it was at Shea. Oh yeah, they were playing there then, and you had to know if there was DH, he could have still played. Folks, I'm taking out the garbage. Regular and green. And I will be back in, I think, less than 7 minutes. and I may get a phone call a little later on. Okay, so this may be interrupted yet again. I'm expecting around 5:30 p.m. Eastern. I'll be back. Hey everybody, Jeffrey Guterman. I'm back here in Studio B, and it's going to be Andy Pastelov coming in for Cumberland here in the bottom of the seventh. Cumberland, in his first full inning, he's allowed a run. He walked a runner with the bases loaded. He had 2 outs after walking Eddie Brinkman to start it off. It's going to be Brant Aaliyah here, facing the otherworldly Andy Pastelov. And here's Aaliyah stepping in the batter's box. Aaliyah hit a 2-run home run. Here's Pastelov, left-handed pitcher, and the pitch. That's going to be 3-2 left-handed, blasted. Ballpark, it's a 20 though. Oh, hit deep to left on a 3-2 left-handed. And getting under that is Ronnie Blumberg. And he makes the catch. It was 1-13 home run. It would have been another one for Brant. And the side is retired. Andy Pastelov retires Aaliyah. But a run, and it's 15-4. Meanwhile, Kreutzer, Frank Kreutzer came in. Wait a minute. 3, 4, 5, 6. Kreutzer came in and pitched the 7th, as you can see, to the Yankees. He allowed no runs. He really had a time of it, though. Actually, he didn't. He walked one batter, the leadoff, and then retired the side. It's going to be Munson to face Kreutzer now in the top of the 8th. Kreutzer is on the mound. Where the fuck is Kreutzer? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Hold on now. We're back, folks. I'm doing this in the middle of a family crisis, and it's helping me keep my sanity. Oh my goodness. And we're waiting for people to get back here at on the broadcast. This is the 3rd, and I have no problem doing as many as I need to. This is the 3rd part to this game. And believe it or not, it will be Kreutzer. It will be Frank Kreutzer coming in. Pitching his second inning. It'll be Munson, Pepitone, and Mercer due up in the top of the eighth. It is a 15-4 ball game. Yankees 15, Senators 4. And Frank Kreutzer is the sixth pitcher for Washington. This game, Cumberland came in for Bonson, and Andy Pastelov from my imaginary baseball league as a child. The left-hander has been revived and brought in. In fact, he did play in 69. He played in 69 was his first year, and then he went on to pitch all through the 70s. I think 80 was his last year. Okay, we're back. It's Kreutzer now, facing Munson, top of the eighth, 15-4 Yankees. Kreutzer left-hander. And I don't think I have his freaking card here. That's what I think happened. And I got all messed up in the head. Hold on. Okay, here's Kreutzer. Left-handed pitcher. facing Munson. Okay, Kreutzer is ready. Here's the windup and the pitch. That's 3-4 against the left-hander, and he grounds it to third. And that's scooped up by McMullen, one away. Now here's Joe Pepitone. Kreutzer in his second inning. Six-seven, left-handed. Smacked by Pepitone into the gap for a double. A clean frickin' double. You can see it there. 6-7 against the left-hander. No, everything is not okay. Deb Upcroft. I'm in the middle of a family crisis, but I'm doing everything I can do. Here's Bobby Mercer now. This will be lefty-lefty. It's Pepitone on second. He's 4 for 4 and a walk, by the way. Here's the pitch to Mercer. That's 4-6 left-handed. And he struck him out. Oh my goodness. His endurance is 1 inning. It's in the first. He didn't meet it. And he might get out of this. Second strikeout for Kreutzer. As you can see, he's in his second inning. This is his second endurance inning. That's amazing. And here's Ronnie Blumberg. This will be lefty-lefty now. And this is a no-no, but we're going to have him hit. We'll see how he fares against left-handers. I didn't even think he was this good against left-handers. Here's Kreutzer. .49, left-handed. Grounds to short X. That'll be Brinkman, 221. (16-2) G1. 13 E21. And he throws him out, and the side is retired. So Kreutzer looking pretty good here. We're heading to the bottom of the 8th. It's going to be Andrew Pastelov for the Yankees. Bottom of the 8th, here's Jim French. Senators down by 11. It's 15-4. Here's the pitch to French. That's 210, left-handed, grounds it to first, scooped by Pepitone, takes it to the bag, and now there'll be a hitter here. Tim Cullen, right-handed hitter. Tim Cullen, no problem, Deb Upcroft. I'm being stretched to my limits. Here's Tim Cullen pinch hitting for Kreutzer. Okay, Pastelov. And his endurance is 3. That's 3-8 against the left-hander. Lines it to short, caught by Bomer, who's in for Kenny. 2 down. And here's Eddie Brinkman. .48 right-handed, pops it up to short, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Pastelov. And in fact, Pastelov has retired all 4 batters he's faced. It's going to be a new pitcher for the Senators. It'll be their 7th of the ball game. It will be Cisco Carlos. Cisco Carlos with a very, very juicy 5.37 ERA. Cisco Carlos coming out, and he'll take his warm-ups and for the top of the ninth. If you've been with us through the 3 broadcasts, this is the 3rd one, I want to thank you for your support. Frank Fernandez will lead it off. Top of the ninth. It's New York Yankees 15, Washington Senators 4. Here's the pitch from Carlos. That's 4-6 right-handed, and there's a base hit. Oh, Christ. Oh. And here's Bobby Cox now. Carlos from the stretch. That's 111 right-handed. Walk. First and second. That's going to be it for Pastelov. They're going to have a hitter for Pastelov from the fucked up league. He pitched 1 inning, 1 1/3. Wait a minute. 5, 6, 7. This is, I think this is wrong. Bonson pitched 2/3. He pitched 1/3. And then he pitched 1. I'm sorry. Pastelov pitched 1 1/3. He pitched 1. Pastelov retired 4 batters in order. And it will be Bill Lexington coming in. Also from the fucked up leagues of when I was a kid. He'll be the 4th Yankee pitcher. And the pinch hitter will be Jeff Cohen. Jeff Cohen, he's from the fucked up leagues. And he is, it's first and second no outs. He is sort of my alter ego. Jeff Cohen is coming in. And basically he can do everything. But of course, these folks are not as good as they were in my league because the Major League has better competition. He is a right-handed hitter. Jeff Cohen stepping in. So Cohen faces Cisco Carlos with first and second, nobody out. Okay, here's Carlos from the stretch. The pitch to Cohen. That's 5-5 right-handed. Oh, he's got end power, no doubt about it. It's hit deep, And it is fucking gone. Jeff Cohen has hit a home run. Oh, Christ. Jeff Cohen from the fucked up leagues. It was on Carlos's card. Oh, Christ. And that's going to make it 18-4. Yeah. And we'll let Cisco sit in his juices. Dark now. Horace switch hitter batting left against Cisco now. 5-7 left-handed. There's a base hit. Wow. God knows how many everything there has been. Here's Bomer now. His second at bat. Clark on first being held. Two-three right-handed, grounds it to first. Epstein has it, takes it to the bag, and Clark goes to second, one down. Here's Munson. That's 3-7 right-handed, flies to center. And that's 2 away. For Pepitone, 4 for 4 and 2 walks. Knocked in 4 runs. Not a bad day. Cisco Carlos. And the pitch to Pepitone. That's 5-7 left-handed, and it's a base hit, another base hit. That'll be 1 asteroid. And he's 5 for 5. Kathy Harden, if you're there, if anybody's out there, it's first and third, 2 outs. Cisco getting wiped. He's getting his hiney wiped. Here's Bobby Mercer now. Oh, Christ help me. Here's Cisco now. Mercer 2 for 3. A 3-run home run, a double and scored. Walked twice, knocked in 4 runs. Cisco, 6-7 left-handed, base hit. Oh my. Oh, that's the 5th run batted in for Mercer. And that makes it 19-4. 19-4. And here comes Blumberg. If Blumberg gets safely, this will be the 3rd time the Yanks have batted around today. Here's Blumberg now. Left-handed hitter. Mercer shows no frickin' mercy. None of them are showing. Look at those hits. My God. Here's the pitch to Blumberg. There is a 2-6. Right-handed, popped it up to second. And under it is Bernie Allen, and the side is retired. Another abysmal inning for Washington pitching. 4 runs allowed by Cisco Carlos. Oh, Jesus. And we're heading, thank God, to the bottom of the 9th. It's going to be Bill Lexington coming in. Bill Lexington from the fucked up leagues. And that means we're going to use a very the good pitcher. But Here he is. This is a different one. Oh, that's a hitter. Here he is. It says average to poor control. I guess that would be in the majors. These guys are not quite as good. He's a right-hander. Not quite as good as they would be in their own league. They're not quite at major league par. But Bill Lexington taking his warm-ups, and it's going to be Sam Bowens to lead it off. It's New York Yankees 19, Washington Senators 4. Lexington, the windup and the pitch. To Bowens, 6'3", right-handed, fly ball left X. That's for Blumberg. He's a 410. .410, 11-4. That's an S2. 5'9", 13. I'm getting tired. 13. It is a base hit for Bowens. And here's big man Howard. Lexington from the stretch. That's 6'6", right-handed, fly ball center, 1 down. And now Mike Epstein. .64 left-handed, fly ball center X. Mercer, 416. 15-4, it's an F2. E16. 5-9, 13. E15, 13. And he makes a 2-base error. A G, an F2, E2. May goes to third. First error for the Yankees. And here's Ken McMullen. The score is 19-4. If my math is correct, that puts Washington 15 behind with 1 out, second and third. McMullen, I got to finish this up right now. 6'3", right-handed, fly ball left X. Oh, shit. 410 for Blumberg. I'm going to have to end this game right now. 410, 8-4. S2. I'll just finish this. He's an E10. That's a 6-8-10. 10-10. That's going to be another base hit. Both runs will score. One of them is unearned. And Lexington is getting hit here. We are going to resume this game. I'm meeting with family members right now. I hope to see you on the other side. And thank you for your patience thus far. It's 19-5 Yankees. And this is the final broadcast. Actually, 2 runs. I'm sorry. 3, 6, 11, 15, 19. It's 21. Oh, I'm sorry. No, it's 19-6. I am so sorry. I'm so whacked out. And we'll finish this up. It's McMullen on first and Bernie Allen coming up. Bill Lexington. Has allowed 2 runs, one of them unearned. Okay, here's Allen now. Lexington from the stretch. That's 4-6 left-handed, struck him out. And it's all up to Brantalia, who hit a 2-run home run. Here's Lexington now. 5-11 right-handed, grounds to first X. Pepitone, 1-9. This should be the ball game. G1. Pepitone, E9. 5-9-11. And he takes it to the bag, and the game is over. One of the craziest freaking games ever played. Final score, New York Yankees 19. Washington Senators 6. The win goes to Bonson. Lexington came in, pitched 1 inning. Had an unearned run. The loss goes to Hannon. The final line, Yankees 19 runs, 6, 7, 8, 9, 14, 15, 16, 21 hits, and 1 error. Washington 6 runs, 7 hits, and 2, looks like 3 errors. That's 1. No, it is just 2 errors. And that's the ball game. I'm gonna do my wrap up here. My day end, on this date wrap up. Better yet, I think what I'll do is close this broadcast, and I might bring my other one on. I might do the wrap up after all, just to keep me busy. Thank you very much, everybody.